welcome back to Apple Tree Allotment. Down here on Monday morning this week. Quite a few things to do. I come up with some ideas over the last week of a few little changes we could make and stuff we can do. So this morning I've been down to Alconbury Recycling Centre and got a load of soil improver, and I've also brought with me big bag of lawn clippings from my lawn and from our neighbour's lawn, who very generously gave us their clippings when I mentioned it. So I've got a few things to do today. First one probably is spread those lawn clippings out around the potatoes, get those done. That's really good. They've been composting down really quickly the last few weeks. I put them on and they're literally gone within 2 weeks probably. So that's great. Hopefully they're giving nutrients to the soil and everything, as well as sort of mulching, keeping some moisture in, all those sort of things. So that's cool. The other thing I'll show you in a minute, but the other thing I thought of, I had some random thought one day. One of the strawberry beds has got two decking planks high, and it doesn't really need it. The other one is one decking plank high and it's fine. So as I need some more beds, I'm going to take off the top layer and move it. I'll show you where to in a minute. But the rest of the plot is really good. A lot of growth this week, really good growth this week. Leeks are doing really well, loads of those coming up. So we'll be able to spread those out in a few weeks time. Probably leave them another week or two before I start sort of making them, spreading them out a bit. But really good growth there. And the lettuce I sowed in this bed. Did I sow them last week or week before? Yeah, but there's 3 rows there. Really good. And there's some to pick, which is nice. So the ones that come up self-set, they're all ready to go. So I'll probably pick some of those, take some of those home. And we can keep sort of cutting and come again. We'll just take the outside leaves. So yeah, that's really good. Nice to see something to harvest. Over on this side, the onions, got the elephant garlic there, looking really good. Starting to go yellow on some of the leaves, so really close to being harvest time for these, I think. But yeah, looking really good. Some nice onions there, so really glad to see that. And that'll be just in time. I did plant yesterday, I think. I sowed a load of pumpkin seeds, and I need to do some butternut squash seeds. So they will go in definitely these beds, and maybe this onion bed as well. We'll see as we get on. And our garlic likewise is starting to go yellow, so I think that's nearly ready. There's a few bits of potato I need to pull out in these beds, but yeah, all looking good. Some really nice plants there. Beans looking okay, similar, bushed up a little bit. Lots of flowers on them, so that's a good sign. Hopefully we'll start getting some beans soon. Peas are looking nice and bushy. Probably need to bring down some string again and tie these up a bit, but looking good. Not too many weeds in there, so that's really good. Yeah, happy with those. Hopefully we'll get some nice peas off of those. Potatoes, all looking really good. All coming up now. So we've got lots of nice ones. Got our Rudolphs at the back there, looking good. Yeah, all looking really good. Lots of them, and our first earlies are doing the best. So yeah, that's really good. Nice to see. The Rudolph ones at home are probably similar to that one at the back actually. Similar growth. So yeah, happy with that. So that's plot 2. Over on plot 1, so I've got my big bag of grass clippings. This is the space, so I need to put a bed here, or want to put a bed here. So I'm going to basically do the same as that one. I'll find some corner posts to put on it. Yep, so that's that space, and this is the soil improver. So I've got this big pile here. And these are the strawberry beds. So strawberries are looking good, lots of nice flowers, and actually there's some green Nice green strawberries coming, so they're looking good. Perhaps need to net these or something. Might see if I've got a bit more of that green netting to put over it. And I do need to weed this one. It's a bit weedy, this bed, but it's looking good. But yeah, this is the bed, so it's got two planks high, so I'll just then nailed in, so I'll just whack with a hammer and get those off, and find some more corner posts and build up over there. Rest of the courgettes are doing really well. Really happy with these. These are looking good this year, much better than last year. Do need a good water. Everything needs a good water down here. I think it's that time to start coming down and watering in the evenings and things. So yeah, I'll get on with that today. Beans, it's a bit weedy in this bed, but there's a few beans going. A few I can see coming up. The ones that I planted the seeds directly, I can see quite a few little ones coming up in amongst the weeds, so that's good. Rhubarb's struggling along. Bed of potatoes at the back, so it's starting to come up. So I sowed these quite a few weeks after the other beds, probably 2 or 3 weeks later, I think. So makes sense that they're just coming up now. But yeah, there's quite a few in there. This, whatever this variety was, what was this? King Edwards, are sort of coming up a bit stronger, a bit better. So yeah, that's good to see. And these ones are still going strong. Need a bit of water. Can't say, yeah, only just starting to come out at the end, the ones right at the end, but yeah, these ones are looking good. So hopefully they'll continue. Yep, so time to get on. I think I'll do these grass clippings first. Just put them around these potatoes along here and maybe behind me if I've got enough. And then we can get on with building a bed. And I did bring down my seeds. So ideally, if I get time, I'd like to sow some chard seeds, directly sow them. So I'll fill up this bed with the soil, and I'd like to do the kids' bed behind me so they can get planting some peas. But yeah, we'll see. This bed definitely needs some soil in it as well. So I'm not sure I'll have enough for all of those, but yeah, we'll see. One of those will get chard seeds, hopefully, and I do need to find some netting to go around them because they will get eaten by the rabbits. So yeah, lots to do. We'll see what we get done today. Won't necessarily do it all today, but we'll see what we get done. So we had to go with plan B on the grass clippings. Obviously left it too long this week, and they'd all started rotting down loads, so it's hard to put out on the beds. So I've just chucked it in the compost bin, which is still good. But yeah, next time I'll mow lawn again and bring some more down. So yeah, onto the bed now, get a hammer and take this bed apart. There we go. So not my finest work necessarily, but it's an easy way to get another bed in this year. So I managed to reuse the nails straight into posts. I had 4 posts I'd already cut. I think I cut them for that bed and then changed my mind on how high I wanted them. So yeah, I had them already. Yeah, all good. So I'm going to get a spade and cut off this bit of grass here, this turf, and a little weed, and then we can get some of this soil improver in it, fill it up a bit, and then it'll be ready to use. I've got this bed, I've cut back all the grass and dug that out, weeded this bit of earth and filled it up with some soil improver, and I've just watered the lines where I'm going to sow some seeds, just to sort of pre-water it so I don't have to wash the seeds away. And we're going to sow in this bed some chard, so I'm going to get that in, and then I'm going to work out what netting we can do. So I'm going to do that in a minute. The other bed we've been working on, the kids are down here, and this is the kids' bed, and they're going to plant some peas in here for shoots, pea shoots. So we filled this one up as well a little bit. Yep, I'm going to get them some pea seeds and they can go to town on that. So first job for me is sow these nice chard seeds, and they'll see us through to the winter, certainly through to November probably, with some nice green leaves. So I've sowed all of those chard seeds. So we've got 4 rows in here. And I've managed to find some fence. I found the other garlic bed still had the double height. So I've cut that in half. And I've also cut a little bit off the end of one of these. It was too long. And I managed to get it all the way around. So that's all protected and watered in. Hopefully they'll grow away nicely. We'll have some green leaves over winter. The other bed up here, we need some soil for that before I plant anything in it, I think. So I'll have to do another run at some point. The girls have been busy weeding, so they've done a good job. And we've done all the peas in the girls' bed. So we've filled us all with peas. There's a few I need to poke down, I've just noticed. But yep, it's all watered in and got peas in it now. So other than watering, I think we're all done today. Little one sowed some flowers, a line of flowers along the end of the rhubarb bed, which is fine. She enjoyed doing that. Yeah, and everything else is looking really good. Done lots of weeding, sown our chard and made that bed. Yeah, I think that's all we were going to do today. So yep, I'm going to just water everything, give everything a good water in. I think we'll need to start coming down at least a couple of times a week to do that now. Yep, that's all looking good. So I hope you enjoyed having a look around the plot today, and you're all keeping well. And look forward to talking to you next time.